Happy St. Patrick's Day from the fabulous Florida Keys. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty. I even broke out my green St. Patrick's Day Red Sox hat to show my St. Patrick's Day green and my Boston heritage all at once. It's going to be a fairly cool day, but that'll be nice for those going down to Duval Street to partake in the St. Patrick's Day festivities. There'll be hundreds of thousands of people in the town today, or all weekend long there has been, and when it gets really crowded on Duval Street and you're shoulder to shoulder with everybody, it gets really hot. So the cool weather will be nice. It's going to be in the low 60s through the morning. The low 70s through the morning and into the upper 60s in the afternoon. So it'll be great for those on Duval Street. This is my morning market MLS update video I do every day right about this same time. I report all the new listings in Key West and the lower Keys that have come on the market in the last 24 hours. If you watch this video, you'll be ahead of most buyers. You'll know about all the new listings from Big Pine Key down to Key West the same day the realtors find out about them. You can also get a much more detailed, in-depth description of these listings, including photos, if you follow my blog, keywestinvesting.com. That's updated every day from the Florida Keys multiple listing service as well. There's a lot more information about the individual homes on the blog, a lot more details. Any unique features the home might have. There'll be photos of the inside of the home, photos of the outside of the home. If the home happens to be waterfront or happens to have a pool, there'll be photos of the water view, photos of the pool view, photos of the inside, outside. It's just a lot more information than I can cram into a couple-minute quick YouTube video. Again, that web address is keywestinvesting.com. If you like this video and you want to stay current with what's being listed in the Florida Keys every day, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do a video just like this each morning telling you what's new on the market. As long as you're subscribing, or even if you're already a subscriber, right below the subscribe button, you'll see that thumbs up like symbol. If you could please click that, that helps me advance in the YouTube algorithm. It'll help my channel grow and it'll help me get more videos out. So I'd appreciate it if you just take a half a second and click that. We have 4 new listings to go over today. Before I tell you about the new listings, though, the state of Florida's legal department has to butt in and make me cover the boring stuff. The information I'm about to give you comes directly from the Florida Keys multiple listing service. I'm not accepting any responsibility for any of these listings. I'm not claiming any of these listings to be my own listing. And I'm not accepting any responsibility if there's any inaccuracies in the information I give you. I'm simply reading it to you right from the Florida Keys multiple listing service. The first one we have is a home on Sunset Key Drive out on Sunset Key. A lot of people would argue that Sunset Key is some of Key West's most expensive real estate, and this house is extremely low priced for Sunset Key. If you've ever been to the Mallory Square for the world-famous Key West Sunset Festival, you're looking across Key West Harbor and you see an island that's about half-mile offshore in the harbor. That's Sunset Key. The only way to get there is by boat. This one's a 2-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 1,681 square foot house. The house itself is on a dry lot. There's no waterfront on the house, but you have a great open water view from this house. I've actually been in this home quite a bit. I know the owner. I've been in it several times, and you get an amazing open water view. You're looking out at Key West Harbor. It's being offered at $2,650,000, which is extremely low for Sunset Key. If you want to truly live on an island, not connected by an automobile bridge anywhere, Sunset Key is the place to be, and $2,650,000 for a home on Sunset Key is an amazing buy. Then in Key West's Newtown neighborhood on Hilton Haven Road, we have a condo right on the water also with bay views and dock view, watching the boats come in and out. This is a 2-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 1,108 square foot condo. Hilton Haven Road is a very private road. You actually have to cut through the parking lot of a hotel to get to Hilton Haven Road. You could live in Key West for 25 years and probably never once have reason to go down Hilton Haven Road. It's very quiet, very private, very secluded. You won't have the tourists turning around in your driveway. This one's being offered at $999,999, which is an excellent buy for a condo right on the water. It does have a boat dock, but it's a first come, first served boat dock. You have no guarantee you'll get a dock space, and there are a lot more condos than there are dock spaces, so I don't really want to call this one with boating. The only downside to this condo is the HOA fees are very expensive, in my opinion. It's $2,422.46 a month, and they don't really cover much. They cover the building maintenance, the cable TV, the common area maintenance, and that's really about it. But if you want to be on the water and you want to be on a private street that's very quiet, very secluded, Hilton Haven is a great road. Then we go up to Cudjoe Key on Tortuga Lane in a subdivision called Cutthroat Harbor Estates. There's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,400 square foot house on the canal with a 60-foot concrete seawall, a boat lift, has a beautiful pool right in the backyard overlooking the canals. You get the best of both worlds. You walk out your back door and your tough decision of the day is, do I want to lounge in the pool and look at the water all day, or do I want to get in the water and get in the boat and go out on the water for a day in the water? It's a great property. If you do look at this one on the blog, keywestinvesting.com, I believe there was a typo in there. When it describes the dock, it says dock privileges. That's usually used when it is a shared dock, like the condo I mentioned above in Hilton Haven. I can assure you this house has a private dock. It's a 60-foot concrete seawall and a private boat lift. You're not sharing it with anybody. So if you happen to see that in the blog, just ignore that. When the realtors are putting a listing into the MLS, there's just a whole series of boxes we can check. And I think the listing agent may just accidentally checked the wrong box. But I assure you, it is not a shared dock. It is a private dock. It's being offered at $1,450,000, which is an excellent price for a house in Cudjoe Key with a 60-foot concrete seawall, an in-ground pool, and a boat lift. It's only about a 20, maybe 25-minute ride into Key West, or about a 20, 25-minute ride to Marathon. You're just about halfway between. There's a few great restaurants right in the area. You're only about 10 minutes from Winn-Dixie, which is a major grocery store. It's just a great house and a great location. $1,450,000 is an excellent price. Then up on Big Pine Key on Frostproof Road, there's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,232 square foot house on a dry lot. This house is surrounded by acres and acres of protected estuary land, so it's very private. If you want quiet, you want privacy, you want the old-fashioned rustic Florida Keys living, this is a great house to do that in. It's being offered at $729,000, which is an excellent price for any house anywhere in the Keys, especially with that privacy. Even though you don't own the land around it, that means you don't have to pay the taxes on the land around it, but you benefit from the privacy. And being salt estuary, you can guarantee you will never see anything built on that. So you'll have that same privacy 100 years from now. Your great-great-grandchildren will be enjoying it. $729,000 is a great price for this home. That's all we have for today. If you want to take a look at any of these homes or any home anywhere in the Florida Keys, give me a call at 305-731-0501. And don't forget to check out my blog, keywestinvesting.com. If you're partaking in the St. Patrick's Day festivities, even with the cool weather, please hydrate. For every 2 drinks, have at least 1 glass of water. It gets real hot out there. I've seen people pass out from heat exhaustion with the alcohol. And be careful, stay safe. And remember, a cab ride or an Uber ride home or back to your hotel is a lot cheaper than a DUI. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty.